You want me to read you a story?
Yeah.
Which one?
How about the one about the Grindhouse?
Ooh, I like that one. That's a good idea. We'll do that. Hellions Strike Force Group and Team Akkadian before this day in May 2011 had been allies, but had never had any interaction on the field. The Hellions claim ownership of an amazing and quite famous paintball tank known as Grindhouse. Team Akkadian was excited for Living Legends 4 because they would be running side by side with the Hellions and their fabled Grindhouse tank. But sadly, on this day in May, the Grindhouse was broken. A donor vehicle, aptly named Blind Mouse, was actually a prop on the field at CPX, and as luck would have it, had what was needed to make the Grindhouse whole again. General Cool Breeze decided that the Grindhouse tank would be on the field for Living Legends 4. Quickly jumping into action, Team Akkadian went to CPX paintball field early just to put the Grindhouse back into service for their friends, the Hellions. With their 4 ASE certified mechanics, the Akkadians completed their mission in just over 4 short hours. Some of the Akkadians really stepped up and busted their knuckles, while other members stood around, taking pictures and making faces at people. Once they knew that all the work on top of the engine was done, the Akkadians had to get to the transmission under the Blind Mouse. Being on a tight schedule, time was of the essence, so they did what they do best, and with a small amount of teamwork, they decided to flip the Blind Mouse on its side. Team Akkadian has always focused on the word team more than the word Akkadian. They view their team as a family, and the whole team thing is what keeps their family together, and it helps them to achieve their goals. They rarely have to talk about it because their actions simply speak for themselves. Akkadian teammate Zach Apache Cumlin was pleased. When he wasn't preoccupied entertaining the CPX girls wandering the premises, he was quite adamant in his supervisor duties and really cracking the whip on Rubber Duck and Twinkle Toes. Now Rubber Duck, Twinkle Toes, and Cool Breeze, while working their butts off, agreed that Apache had to be reeled in, so they tasked Lockout with punishing him in an appropriate fashion. Once that was taken care of, it was back to work on getting the transmission out of the Blind Mouse and getting it to the Grindhouse. But we all know that distractions can occur. Seeing that the distraction was none other than Kevlar from the Warzone Podcast, they decided to let it slide. So, back to the task at hand. Upon final inspection, it was decided that the donor transmission was in good working order and would fit nicely into the Grindhouse. Akkadian Kent was eager to get this done. The Akkadians got everything bolted up and the Grindhouse back on her feet. Buckshot showed up in time to give General Cool Breeze a ride to see if everything was in working order. The Akkadians all took a much needed breather once the project was completed, and Buckshot was ecstatic. Now the Grindhouse could be put on display in front of the Hellions sponsor's booth, and she would be able to take the field and wreck faces for Living Legends 4. And she did. The end. After the success we had at Oklahoma D-Day in 2009 and 2010, Buckshot of the Hellions Strike Force Group extended an invitation for us to attend Living Legends at CPX Sports in 2011. CPX Sports was a field we had not yet played at, so we were quick to jump on the opportunity. After all, it's not every day you get invited to play at one of the best fields in the world.
It's like deja vu, a suicidal maniac with nothing to lose. So wait, it's the exception to the rule. Every one of us is expendable. One push is all you'll need. A fist first philosophy. We watch with wounded eyes. So I hope you recognize I'm on the front line. Don't worry, I'll be fine. The story is just beginning. I say goodbye to my weakness.
Pretend the sign. Yeah! Make love to the sign! Oh, I love that sign now. Oh, it makes me laugh.
At the end of Living Legends 4, Team Akkadian's efforts, both on the field and in repairing the Grindhouse, were honored by having a street named after them in the town of Bedlam, and were awarded the Sportsmanship Award.
Here you go. Keep going on top of you.
I'm on the front line, don't worry, I'll be fine. The story is just beginning. I say goodbye to my weakness, so long to regret.